Hi and welcome, legends. Hope you're all having a beautiful Thursday. Week is almost week is almost over, and we're getting a little bit of dumpy action here. I feel like I say that every time I do a live stream. We're getting a little bit of dumpy action here from the price of Bitcoin, okay, and still some dumpy action here to the downside. Also, as per my live stream this morning, okay, just want to see if my feed is coming through. It looks like it's all good. As per my YouTube update this morning, I also mentioned to the legends that I do see a little bit of a deeper correction on the cards. Okay, so guys, I moved into a new studio. As you can see, beautiful new studio, but brick walls, threw all the furniture out. Let me know what you think about the new studio over here. Just joking. It's just a green screen. It's just a green screen. Okay, so I can change the studio every day, right, without moving furniture. Right, legends, let me say hi to the community. Aditya, welcome, moderator in the house. Crypto Big Brains, let's go round number 2 with 𝗬𝗍𝗍. Yes, I'm sure a lot of you do follow Andy as well. And a lot of you jump from Andy to my channel, from my channel to Andy's channel. And all we do here is provide education and pure technical analysis without being biased. Okay, it's all about just what the technicals are telling us. Right, like I've mentioned before, I cannot sit here and say we're going to the moon. If the technicals are telling me today that the price action looks bearish, we're going down. Okay, if we bounce on key support levels and I see signs of strength and proof of support, right, we're going up. It's as simple as that. Or the probabilities. It's all a game of probabilities. What are the probabilities? So this morning during my update, I said the probabilities are higher for us to go down. And if we went up from where we are during my update this morning, it's all just a game of probabilities. It's good risk management that keeps us in the game. And we had a little bit of a fake out from a trend line perspective. And I will share with you guys what made me not enter the long year to the upside. Okay, just a little bit of education. We broke trend to the upside and I refused to take a long because I didn't see what I needed to see. Yes, there was a little bit of bullish CVD, but I didn't trust the pump to the upside. Okay, I will share that education in today's update. Right, legends, let's get into the alpha. Let me know if you guys like the new background. Okay, let me know if you like it or you prefer the old studio in the comments down below. Right, legends, let me do this. Right, there we go. Legends, you can see that I took a short this morning, okay, as per my update this morning, and I just had to take a short based on the price action that I saw here. And then when we got, I mean, simple technical analysis is when we broke the trend, I wasn't convinced, and I'll explain to you now what I was looking for over here. Okay, it was not an easy trade, and hopefully what I'm about to share with you will make things a little bit clearer. Okay, so I then waited. We had the breakout here to the upside, and I said, well, it has a chance. It has a chance to go and claim the high once again and go to higher level. Definitely it has a chance, okay? But if we get acceptance back below this trend, I'm going to short this baby to the downside, right? And we got acceptance back below, and as we, okay, came back for a retest of the previous candle, I entered with my stop below the high, and I am planning to take profits. Most likely, I have taken some profits when we claimed the lows over here. I have taken some profits, 60% of my profits I've taken over here, and I'm leaving some of the position open to come and claim the 0.382. Also, a key level that Andy has mentioned during his live stream. Okay, I only managed to catch the last 5 minutes of Andy's live stream, but I can only assume that he's using and looking at the same technical levels as I am doing over here. Okay. So, legends, when I just zoom into this price action over here, okay, smash up the like for the education. Okay, this was what I was looking for. Let me show you guys. Maybe the 5-minute time frame will work better. I just want to see what the volume looks like on the 5-minute. No, 15-minute is best time frame. Okay. Legends, often, okay, what happens? It doesn't happen all the time, but it's a game of probabilities. So there's a higher probability that when, okay, you have a green body of the candle and a wick breaking the trend and you do not close the body of the green candle with the highest amount of volume, if the body does not close above the trend, the probabilities increase that any move up is a fake out, okay, and you're going to find acceptance back below the trend. So when I saw the pump over here, I was like, let's see. If we get acceptance back below, I'm going to enter. And we pumped here to the upside, okay, making a lot of breakout traders very bullish, entering over here where they stops below the low, and then price came to stop them out. So that was the tip and the trick that I was looking at over there. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. Okay. Then when we got acceptance back above, I was like, okay, I'm going to wait for another 15-minute candle to close. Okay. And then when the 15-minute candle closed below the trend, okay, I entered during this retest. You can see that's exactly where I entered, during the retest. Okay. Right, and now I've already taken 60% of the profits, I think, and I'm leaving some of the position open for more downwards momentum. Right, legends, from a CVD perspective, oh my word, did all hell break out or break loose yesterday. There was bullish CVD, there was bearish CVD, there was just all bullish and bearish CVDs mixed, going up and down, absolutely crazy. So when CVD is not a true indicator for me to use and it becomes a little bit confusing, I don't look at it. I only look at the price action because the price action never lies. Okay. So this is how I got into the short, right? And if you had caught the short here to the downside, congratulations. Okay. Because I've mentioned this many times during my live streams, and you should be knowing the tips and tricks for now already. Okay, legends. Now the question is, okay, and I'm sure Andy has highlighted this also today, is how low can we go? Okay. And that is the question. Let me go through some comments over here before I go any further and discuss the structure over here. Okay. Whew. People are busy here on the comment section. Irina, welcome in the house. Conrad Crypto, Yo Devil, what's up? Connor here. Welcome to the stream. Lisbeth, love you from Abuja. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but welcome to the stream. Hemra. Hi, Devil. Welcome to the stream. Market straight from Andy to here. Yes, I can just know that a lot of you are jumping over between our live streams. Okay. Background is better. Oh, you love the background, Conrad. Yes, I also like the background. For those of you that didn't see yet, that joined a little bit late, yeah, I moved into a new studio. Hope you guys love the new background. I even got the clothes to match. Okay, hopefully I won't wear this every day. Need to wash it from time to time. But let me know what you think about the background. So far, everyone's loving it. Okay, Mr. Big Brains, new background matches your shirt perfectly. Yes, I also shorted the failed breakout of trend. Wow, congratulations, Market M, congratulations. Definitely a nice little dump here to the downside. Also, I'll go through more of the comments in a moment. Also, what I discussed this morning during my live stream, also just a little bit of education over here, is that on the 1 hour time frame, I want to see if it's there. Okay, let's go to the 15-minute. I think it's better on the 15-minute. Yes, it is better on the 15-minute. Okay, I did discuss the scenario, legends, where it's just a game of probabilities. When you have a pump to the upside and you make the first low and the price momentum continues, it can continue over here. But when you make that first low after a pump to the upside, that is called a range low. Okay, well, it's what I call a range low. I don't know if any other trader calls it a range low. I call it a range low. Okay. When you make that range low, okay, my rule for this strategy, and I've played it many times successfully. Okay, beautiful trading strategy, and I don't think a lot of people know about this trading strategy. Okay, is that when price moves away, the probability for this, or the rules for the strategy says when you tap this level for the first time, okay, that's where you enter your long, your stop below the low, and you most likely going to come claim the high. So you have a nice little, extremely good risk to reward ratio to at least come and claim the highs. And we went higher, much higher. Well done. Okay, but then the second rule for the probability states, if you come back down, you test it for a second time, it increases the probabilities that you're going to come fill this area. Okay. And we didn't just tap it once. We tapped it twice, 3 times, 4 times. And now the 5th time we got the dump here to the downside. That is also why I didn't trust the breakout over here, because I knew, yes, we've tapped this level so many times. There must be such a high probability that we're just going to come fill the space and even go lower. It's not to say that price has to turn around over here. You can definitely go and tap these lows as well. Okay. So legends, from a range low perspective, this is basically what I look at. And then when you break it, you usually come back for a retest. Usually, not always. You can see we haven't come back for a retest yet, and then you find continuation here to the downside. So this morning when I did the update, all I was explaining over here is that it increases probabilities based on what I'm seeing from a technical perspective that we're going to come fall down. Okay, and then I got comments on the video to say that your analysis sucks. How do you know that the price is going to fall down? My answer to that is I don't. I don't know if price is going to fall down. It's all just a game of probabilities. All I can tell you is because we tapped this level so many times, there's a high chance that we are going down, even if price looks bullish. And I think I got some comments during this pump over here. Okay, when we started recovering, people started laughing and saying, ha ha ha, we're going to the upside. Your analysis sucks. Okay, and it's not, legends, I'll be honest with you guys. For me, it's not about being wrong or being right. Okay, it's about a game of probabilities. Technicals told me that we're going down lower. It's as simple as that. And often I am wrong. Okay, and that is why I use risk management. Because if I always thought that I was going to be right every single time, I won't trade. I won't trade with stop losses. As simple as that. Okay, but for now, the game of probabilities play it out. Okay, and then when we had the fake out here, I was like, okay, now it's game on. I'm entering a short. Okay, bought in at the retest, took 50% of the profits at these lows, and I will close my position most likely over here. Maybe I'll leave some of the position open to go here to the 50% FIP level at $61,000, 200 give or take. I'll see what price action gives me when we go down lower. Right, legends, smash up the like for the education over here. I'm sharing a lot of secret sauce. Okay, let's continue through the comments. Okay, how's it going? 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, here for the TA. Mr. Dev, welcome in the house. Irina, looks very nice. Thank you so much. Amu, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, if you move your face circle thing a little bit to the right down, we can see prices. Oh, you want to see the prices? Okay. I'm not sure if I am able to move it while I am in a live stream. I'm trying. It's not letting me move it. Sorry about that. I will try and mention the prices when I talk to prices, and maybe what I'll do is, oops, what happened now? See, now I'm stuffing around with the software. Now everything's breaking. What I can do is I can move this bar a little bit like that. How's that? Right? Okay, so the real estate is a little bit smaller, but at least you guys can see the prices now over here. Is that better? Right. Okay. Legends, let's continue through the comments over here. Say hi to the beautiful community. Valerie, welcome to the stream. You look very good, and the wall behind is beautiful. Thank you so much. I spent all day plastering that wall. Okay. Fast, hi 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽, welcome to the stream. Manuel, thank you so much. Keep it up, 100%. Ahmed, thank you. David Balonza, hello from Philippines. Wow, all the way from the Philippines. Welcome to the live stream. Show some support and smash up the like button for 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mr. Big Brains, 𝗬𝗍𝘆𝗽 isn't a range low the same as a W formation and trading the double bottom? I'm not sure. Okay. I know there's double formations. There's the river and the 3 mountains. I have seen the craziest words and naming conventions for some of the trading strategies out there. This is literally something that I picked up, and it must be like a formal trading strategy so that maybe some traders are using. But I saw this, okay, during my experience with trading. I was like, hang on, every time when we have a pump and we have the first low, you tap it, okay, you want price to move away. If you tap it for the second time, it fills the gap. Okay, I just started seeing that. It's nothing that I learned somewhere from a YouTube channel or from a book or anything like that. It's just this strategy was, for me, is something that I just stumbled across by entering hundreds and hundreds and thousands of trades. Okay. So if it is a formal trading strategy that some other traders are using, then, well, okay, I haven't discovered anything new. I just rediscovered something that I didn't know existed. Okay, right, legends, let's go. Kevin, could you count this move down as an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from a bigger impulse wave, 1 minute time frame? Okay. That is a good question. That is a really good question, and I don't know if I'm going to have the time to go and count this entire structure because, okay, question is always, is this a WXY? Is this an ABC? Is this the start of a first wave? Is this number 1, 2, 3, and we're going to build a third impulsive wave here to the downside? Okay. I do not do micro counts. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I do not count the 1 minute time frames. Sometimes I'll go into the 5 minute, depending on whether I want to enter a trade and I want to just see structurally where we are. Okay. All that I do know is that if this is a 1 and this is a 2 and this is a third impulse here to the downside, you want to count 5 waves inside of this structure. Now, for me, this still looks too straight to have impulses to the downside, but I can go and see what's happening in the 5 minute time frame. But I mean, yeah, it looks like don't really like it over here, but I mean, it could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, but where's 5? Okay, 4 can't be over here because it retraced too deep and it hit the 618. Okay, so it could also be an expanding diagonal. Okay, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, or A, B, C, and now you continue the momentum here to the downside. I guess the point that I'm trying to make here, legends, is that this structure over here is an absolute nightmare to count from an Elliott wave perspective. It's not a clean structure. Okay, even this B wave, and I'm going to go and explain this wave here in a moment on the higher time frame, the 1 hour time frame. Even this wave here was confusing because it looks kind of like a double zigzag here to the upside, which is uncommon for B wave. So if this is the end of 3, this was the end of the impulse, and this is an A, B, and we are still completing a C wave here to the downside. We did reject inside of B flat targets. Beautiful. But this structure was a very confusing B wave structure because usually a most common B wave structure is a simple 3 wave structure, okay, where we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we almost have like a triple zigzag structure inside of here. And you can't really count this as an impulse because there's too much overlap, right? So it definitely, this to me looks definitely like a corrective structure with multiple zigzags inside of here. And if you want to go crazy, zigzag is basically an ABC, okay, where you potentially have an A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, and then you start the next correction to the downside. Right, legends. So, okay, let's go into the 5 minute. Let's entertain the scenario. Okay. Oh, legends, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't particularly enjoy counting Elliott wave structures on the smaller time frames, okay? Because even Elliott wave theory has a rule that says, when in doubt, zoom out. And if you go into the 15 minute and 1 hour time frame and it looks like a straight line, it's most probably a straight line. Okay, so let's, for entertainment purposes, let's go and measure out some of the waves. Right, so if this is a 1, 2, want to see where we reject it, okay, where this could potentially, okay, this could potentially be a end of a third wave over here. This was 4 and this is 5. What I do like is 3 ended on higher volume than number 5. That's what you want to see. That's usually the signs that I look for, is that the third wave needs to have higher volume than the 5th wave. Okay, and ideally what you want to see between this pivot and this pivot is hidden bullish CVD divergence. Then you know that the wave could be finished. So I switch on RSI, and you can see we do have hidden bullish divergence. Okay, can you guys see? Low, can you guys see that? Low, higher low on CVD, lower low on price action. So that could be a hidden bullish divergence where price is going to start recovering from over here and then build a bigger wave 1, 2, 3 to the downside. Okay, so this could be the 5-wave structure for the first wave inside of the C wave. 1, 2, 3. Okay. From a simplicity perspective, this gets really, really technical. If you want to say, well, how on earth do I trade this? Do I just enter blindly without knowing anything deviled? I don't know what Elliott wave theory is. Okay. I take a trend. Go track your trend. Okay. Break off this trend. Remember, you never know how high it's going to go. Never be overconfident and think that we're going to come claim the high. So what I would do is you take a fib from the high to the low over here. Okay, like I've explained, we actually had a beautiful example a couple of days ago, which I shared here as well. Beautiful 5-minute break of trend. When you play the breakout, you know where to put your risk management. You start taking profits. Okay, you start taking profits, and this is usually where I close the position. I don't care if price goes higher. I really don't care. For me, what is important, I have a successful trade, which I planned out to perfection. Okay. Hope this makes sense. But okay, on the 5-minute time frame, who asked that question? I can't really remember. On the 5-minute time frame, yes, this can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it continues, it means that the third wave is not complete. It's as simple as that, right? You need to see a slightly larger consolidation, and then I'll be like, okay, that looks like a fourth wave. Maybe one more leg down, or you start correcting, you break the trend, you know where to take profits. Okay, so yeah, you can definitely make money here on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, with good risk management, always knowing why you are entering, where you put your risk management, and where to take profits. Okay, right. Take this out the way. Smash up the like for the education over here. There's a potential trading setup. I mean, take it, leave it, enter at your own risk. But I just want to highlight, legends, that I'm currently in a short. Okay, so please trade with good risk management. You also have to acknowledge that when you start zooming out here on the 15-minute time frame, okay, these are some of the things that I look for. Is that yes, you can have a successful break here of the trend, okay, and then you fall down. So you've just lost this area. It makes sense to come and retest the scene of the crime. Okay, we broke here, we committed crime, we broke the level. Okay, you retest the scene of the crime. That's why I always say you retest the scene of the crime, and then you continue the momentum, where this is then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you guys get the picture. 3, well, obviously you want 3 to be a little bit bigger or large. 3, Elliott wave theory states that the third wave is not allowed to be the shortest wave. Okay. Right, so yeah, I mean, definitely this could be the formation of the first leg to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely. And then I'll have a trend tracking this momentum. Because this is, I mean, you have to admit, this is a very steep trend. Okay, that other that other 5-minute trend line strategy that we played on the Legends trading community, link down in the description. Channel, let's do this. Make sure I've got everything working set up. Pause myself over here. Link down in the description. First link down in the description. Let me zoom in here. Okay, you go click on the first link down in the description. This is the Legends trading community, and beautiful picture of myself and Andy. And right, this is where you can join our Legends trading community. We also give daily live analysis, and this is also where we spoke about the trade that I'm about to share with you now from an education perspective, also on the 5-minute time frame. Where was it? Was it this one? I think it was this one. Let me make sure. It was this one. I think. Let me make sure. No, sorry. I'm talking through my socks. It was this one. Here's it. Right, legends. Another one. On the 5-minute time frame, you can see one line trend strategy. Beautiful breakout to perfection. Taking profits on your way up. You never know if it's going to claim the high, but we made a B flat here to the upside. Okay, so beautiful trade here in the back. And now we are at a similar conundrum over here. Do we break out successfully? Do we make a lower high? Or do we actually take the high? We just never know, right? But I do acknowledge that the momentum shows that we could find downwards momentum because we have massive red volume here at the moment. In my case, purple. massive red volume, which tells me the momentum favors downwards at the moment. Okay, so yes, nice little recovery, and let's see, test the scene of the crime for momentum here to the downside. Okay, legends, let's go back here onto the 1 hour time frame. Also, if you'd like to come and trade these probabilities with me, link down in the description. Bluffin, currently one of my favorite exchanges, 80K bonus, no KYC required. Sign up in a couple of minutes and come trade with me. Okay, link down in the description. Also your way to support the channel and the education that we provide over here. Okay, legends. So looking at this structure, oops. Let's see. Okay. Question is, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that is the end of the structure. That's what it looks like from a probability perspective. Some people argue that this is the end of the structure. The reason I could potentially argue that maybe this is the end of the structure over here is because this looks like an A, B, C flat. Okay, a flat basically means you're taking the highs. And what I like about that momentum here to the upside is that we also tap B flat targets. But it doesn't really matter, legends, it really doesn't matter. If this is the high, same scenario, you're looking for an A, B, C to the downside, 3-wave structure, 1, 2, 3-wave structure, 1, 2, 3-wave structure. Remember what I told you guys, corrections are always 3-wave structures, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you zoom into the 15-minute time frames, you'll find a lot of 1, 2, 3s, 1, 2, 3s, 1, 2, 3s. Your corrective structures are always 3-wave structures, whether they WXYs or, okay, sometimes you get little A, B, C, D, E, which are bull flags. Okay, they are very complex and they trick a lot of traders. Right, legends. So, I mean, the obvious level that I'm watching over here is the 382. Okay, like Andy has also mentioned, I do like those two lows over there. And also when I look at, let's load up liquidity over here, heat map, let's go in. This is also a free tool that you guys can use on CoinGlass. Okay, I like to put it on model 2. Then I like to use symbol over here because symbol combines all the price action from all the exchanges. Okay, and then I want to go and look at the 3-day. Okay, ooh, liquidity as all of the sardines dried up here a little bit, okay? So can you guys see this morning when I did the update, I think I did show the liquidity during my update this morning. This morning during my update, below this low, there's a massive amount of liquidity and it just quickly dried up here, okay? Still a decent amount of liquidity, but surprising how people are like, oh crap, price looks bearish, let's cash out our positions. Okay, let's take some profits. Okay, so we have still a nice amount of liquidity here to the downside. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 week. I think it's most probably going to disappear. Just wait for that to load up. We still have a lot from a weekly perspective. Okay, 62. Let's say $62,000, 127. Let's see, $62,000, 127. It's around about this area. Okay. That's where the liquidity lies. So it would be absolutely beautiful to find momentum here to the downside, grab all of that beautiful liquidity. So it would be nice to break the 382 and find acceptance back above the lows, back above the 0.382. If we do have a retracement, I want to see nice bullish CVD, okay? And if you miss all of the price action here to the downside, wait for the break of the trend, okay? And potentially to come and claim the highs. Definitely a possibility to come and claim the highs over there. Also a little bit deeper, 50%. I do like with the 50%, we also have a nice little consolidation area here that can provide support. Okay, let's go through some more comments over here. Hi, Devil. When you get to alts, can we look at DOT, Render, and Gala, please? Okay, definitely. Mr. Crypto Big Brains, I will definitely look at those altcoins for you in a moment. Go short, sell it, dump it to 60K, big red candle forming soon, get the train or lose the chance. Okay, well, that's quite a bold statement over there, right? From a day trading perspective, I like to take it slow and easy, stay calm, collective. We trade level to level. We have support. We have support in this zone. Okay, we have support, right? There's a lot of water that still needs to flow under the bridge before we say it's just going to do this, right? So let's trade level to level. As traders, we trade level to level. Okay. So, I mean, you can see I'm currently in a short over here. I could potentially drag my profit taking a little bit down, anticipating the liquidity grab here to the bottom. But like I always say, legends, I want to be out the trade before the police comes. Okay. Right, let's go look at render. I see that was on the list for one of the alts to be looked at. Okay, render. Oof, I have been doing some crazy analysis here on render. I'll be honest with you guys, I have a big bag of render. This is interesting. I just want to see something. Let me make sense of what I tried to achieve over here. This is very interesting. Okay, legends, I know this looks like a complete mess over here. I actually forgot that I did this analysis, right? But it's very interesting. I remember what I did over here, okay? I was trying to work out for render when you have the corrections, okay, which is the fib level from a fib extension that it prefers from a correction perspective. So we have a pump, and then we have an A, B, C flat, okay, or an A, B, C here to the downside. Sorry, that's the better one to use. Let me do this. Okay, you can see here we have a pump, right? Well, a pump, and then a correction, 1-to-1 ratio. This is what I'm trying to figure out, is that what is the favorite fib level for render? You have to go and learn the coin's personality, okay? Then I looked at the second structure, okay? 1.618, that's where until it corrected, ABC, 1.618. I was like, okay, cool, that's interesting. So it likes the 1 ratio, it likes the 1.618, you know, and as for those of you that's been following me for a long time, you know, those are C-wave targets, okay? We have another pump to the upside, and then we have an ABC at the 1-to-1 ratio, okay? We have another pump to the upside, okay? We have an ABC, but it tapped the 1-to-1 ratio. So, and the reason I went through this exercise, do you guys see how important it is to really spend some time on your analysis, especially if you want to learn the personality of an altcoin that you're about to trade with, okay? I wanted to see, well, we had a massive pump here to the upside for render. We had a massive pump here to the upside. And if this is an ABC, why didn't we tap the 1-to-1 yet? Okay, so this is just the story that I'm telling myself over here. I'm not biased. I'm not telling you that's what I think. I am showing you the technical analysis that I did to show you that it looks like render has respected every C wave target, 1-to-1, 618, 1-to-1, 1-to-1, all the way up here. Why is it now disrespecting the fib level? So, I mean, I know this looks bearish, bullish. I've got a trend that I'm tracking here to the downside. It has broken out. A lot of people have flipped bullish here on the price of render. I'm just a little bit concerned that we haven't at least tapped the 1-to-1 like we've done with all the previous corrections. Okay, smash up the like if you guys love the alpha that I'm sharing over here. Okay, I hope that I'm driving the point across is to say that legends, I will get interested in render. Okay, and it might front run this level. I'm just back testing this. Okay, we might get front run. I don't know, but why did we not tap the 1-to-1 if we tapped it during every single retracement and went down a little bit deeper? So I would like for render to have a little bit of a fake out over here. Tap the 1-to-1, and when we get an acceptance back above the 1-to-1, that's where I'm going to say game on. Okay, you tap, you basically find support above the highs over here. That's what I want to see for render. Yeah, I will get bullish on the price of render. Hope that makes sense. Just want to see something else here on the normal scale. Legends, I do have a big bag of render, so I'm not really day trading it as such, okay, but I am having a look at it from time to time. I bought render, I can't remember my exact entry price, but I think at around I think my average entry price is $1.50, $1, but I know I bought a lot of render during this. Yeah, I bought a lot of render during this zone. And when we started having the pump to the upside, I bought more render. And then somewhere in this area, I stopped buying. Okay. And then we had a nice retracement. And I mean, look at where render is now at the moment. Right. So I hope this gave you some insight in terms of what am I looking at here on the price of render. I would really like to see maybe another claim of these lows over here. Okay. So what would really look good here for me on the price of render, and I mean by all means it can front run this idea, is that I would like to see another sweep of the lows. I would like render to have this fake out, making everyone extremely bullish here on the price of render. I would like to see the fake out and the recovery back above. Okay. This is where I'll be interested. I want to see us tap the highs over here. Okay, the 1-to-1 is far away over here, but I've just done my analysis here on the logarithmic scale. Okay, hope that makes sense. Right, we went all in. Let's dump it. Backed on off. Woo. Right, buyers lose. Okay. Please show us how set up the CVD like yours, please. Okay, if you'd like to use the CVD script that I'm using here currently at the moment with the yellow and the white line, you have to join our Legends community. Okay, there's no way for me to share the script with you if I don't have access to you inside of Discord, where you can download the template, ask questions, right? So, and unfortunately, you can use CVD for free. You'll have a green line that also shows you bullish and bearish CVD. It's just not as polished as this version over here. Right. Okay, cool, Legends. What else? It was DOT. I mean, I gave an update this morning during my YouTube channel. I gave an update here on 𝗬cie𝗂𝗿. Okay, so I'm not going to repeat myself here on 𝗬cie𝗂𝗿, but let's go look at DOT. Mr. DOT. Just wait for it to load up. Okay. Right. I mean, just keeping things simple, like really, really simple over here. I like that DOT found support, okay, at the 786 inside of this consolidation area above the highs. Okay, that's where, I mean, I'm not saying something that's not true. That's where it found support. It had a wick to the downside. It closed above the support box, and now it broke a long down sloping trend. And this, at the moment, looks like a beautiful retest here to the downside. Okay, what you would like to see, okay, for bullish continuation here on the price of DOT is that I would like to see, okay, a higher low. I would like to see DOT make a higher low, okay? And if you break this weekly level and we start closing a weekly candle inside the point of control, the weekly point of control, I'm going to say it's game on, especially if I see the higher low and we close a weekly candle above this weekly point of control. The reason this weekly point of control is so important, Legends, I'm here on the 3-day chart. So if I zoom out a little bit, okay, and I take a fixed range for this entire consolidation over here, okay, you will see, okay, oops, let me just put that back. Right, do you see where I get the point of control from? Do you guys see? Right? Simple range strategy. You have the top of the range, which we call the value area high. You have the bottom of the range, which we call the value area low. And then you have the point of control, okay, where the most amount of volume was traded, and that also offers support and resistance. And you can see how beautifully it was respected as support over here. You break through support, okay. And then again, support. You lose it, resistance. Can you guys see that this weekly point of control is acting as resistance at the moment? So from a larger time frame perspective, if you're a person that's saying, I want some spot from a long-term perspective on DOT, okay, I'm very bullish on the fundamentals. I haven't packed my bags just as yet. I will be patient. I want to see a higher low, and I want to see a weekly candle close above the weekly point of control, because that then increases the probabilities that you're coming back to the value area high, and you could potentially even come and claim this high over here. Okay, but as always, I'll take a FIP from the high to the low that we've made, and you start taking profits on your way up. 50%, 382, 618. right? But I mean, there is a possibility if we find support over here that we can come and claim the high at $12. Right, let me know if you guys enjoy the analysis over here. Smash up the like, okay? Let me know with the like button if you guys enjoy the analysis over here. So keeping the analysis on the altcoin really simple over here is that what I like from a bullish perspective, what I like is, although I'm seeing a rejection here at the moment, what I like is we still have acceptance back inside the range. We tapped it, okay, and now it looks like we want to break out. So I would like to see a higher low for continuation. If we come back down, I would like to see acceptance back inside the range. That's where I will be interested. Okay, so two scenarios is that you can still lose the support, you wick down below, you reclaim the area. That's where I'm interested. Okay, so I mean, Bitcoin needs to play ball as well. And if you guys are bullish on Bitcoin, you believe the low is in, then perhaps, it's only up from here. Who knows? I do see the highest amount of volume is in green at the moment. So perhaps the bulls have control here for the moment. Okay, and it could be that any dip at the moment is a buying opportunity. No financial advice. Right. I know, I think the last coin was Gala. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not really a Gala fan. I've got ILV over here that I've spoken about. I've got Matic, really looks good. I want to see us gain acceptance back above the previous, the value area low over here. Let's go have a look at Gala. I'm actually now curious. I want to see what Gala looks like. I used to have a big bag of Gala. I sold all of it. I might regret it. I don't know. Let's see. Mr. Gala, where did I put you? Yeah. I see Gala's taking a nice dump here to the downside. Okay. Let's see. I mean, very simple. Just track the momentum here to the downside. Wait for the breakout. Can it be any simpler than that? Okay. Does look like it have a nice little change in market structure. You have dumpy action here to the downside. You make the bear market low. Then you have a first fake pump or bear market pump, as they call it, a bear market relief rally. And then you take the lows again. But can you see, as soon as you claim the lows, okay, swing failure pattern, you claim the lows, you get acceptance back above. That's always what I refer to. Okay, that's a bullish sign. And then when you track the momentum here to the downside, we have now made a higher high, a lower high, higher high. So what you now want to see is you want to see the momentum continue. You want to see this momentum continue. You want to now see higher highs on the way up. Okay, because this potentially now looks like a market structure change over here. Clicking all the wrong buttons. Okay, let's take the scribble out. Okay, so I mean, keeping it simple, we did find support at let's just clone this one over here. Okay, obviously, like you can see exactly where we found support on the price of Gala. Okay, support, you lost it, you retested it as resistance, you broke through, you struggled. You can see you did struggle there. Okay, resistance, you break through, you tested as support. So a good support area to hold, right? So for Gala to remain bullish, you really don't want to see us lose the support. If we're going to lose the support, I think it's going to look really bad for Gala. Right, so you want to see this support hold over here. Perhaps one more sweep. You want to see a wick down, and as soon as you get down, you want to almost see that wick left behind. Nobody. One day candle closes, weekly candle closes below this green line is going to be a little bit disastrous. You're definitely going to come and claim. Okay, nothing's guaranteed. High probability you're going to come claim the lows over here. So if you are bullish on the price of Gala, you really want this structure to hold here at 2 cents. Okay, you want price of Gala to hold 2 cents. That's it. It needs to hold 2 cents for bullish continuation. Okay, so, and I mean, if you're a patient trader, you can wait for the break of the trend. I can actually take that one out. I just want to see what it looks like on log. Like I've explained this morning to the Legends community in the trading Discord. Someone asked me, when do I use lock? Why do I use Logarithmic? So I've explained all of that inside of our Legends trading community. Okay, so all I wanted to see here from a logarithmic perspective is that can we still maintain bullish structure? Yes. Okay, this actually looks beautiful, right? Remember, guys, when I always say when you have a first impulse to the upside, and this is wave 1, you don't want 2 to tap the 0.88. Okay, we have tapped the 0.786 to perfection on the logarithmic scale. So this is bullish. You want this level to hold for a 1, 2, and a explosive third wave here to the upside, which most likely could take the high over here at 8 cents. Okay. But if you're going to dance around here by the 0.88, you increase probabilities that you could retrace to the 0.618, making people extremely bullish, and then you claim the low. Okay, any retracement to the 0.88 increases the probabilities that any move away is corrective, and you're going to come claim the low. So you want to see this level hold. Right, and the reason, just very quickly, I will just share a little bit of a gem over here. The reason I use logarithmic on the larger time frames, I don't use it on the 1 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour. I only use it like on the daily, the 3-day, and the weekly charts, is because this often confuses a lot of traders, is to say that the retracement has been too deep on the we've tapped the 0.88. We've increased the probabilities of coming to claim the low. Right? And then this happens and it leaves them behind and it forces them to buy in at higher prices. Okay, so that's basically why I look at both scales, is to say that from the logarithmic perspective, it still looks great from a bullish perspective. Okay, if we've lost the 0.88 on both scales, I would be very concerned. Okay, legends, remember, if you want to take these trades with me, Bluffin, link down in the description. 80K bonus, no KYC required. I've also got Bybit, 𝗞𝗄𝗃, with the lowest fees here at the moment. I actually did take some 𝗞𝗃𝗃 trades yesterday, and I think I've still got them open. I just want to check over here. I don't have the 𝗞𝗃𝗃 page open, but I do have some 𝗞𝗃𝗃 trades open. Okay, right. What is CVD doing over here? Neutral. Okay, let's go back here onto the price of Bitcoin, just see what is happening. Okay, so legends, definitely. Let's go back onto the 5-minute. Spoke about this trade. Okay, looks like it's playing out. Did anyone, let me know in the comments, did anyone catch this trade here to the upside? Has anyone entered this trade that I've highlighted over here that we spoke about here on the 5-minute time frame? Remember the rules that I've explained, okay? Just remember the rules. Right, this can definitely still be a 1, 2, 3 to the downside. And this is why you need to take profits on the way up, because it's never guaranteed that you're going to take the high. And I know a lot of traders, where they make mistakes during the beginning, is that they think that every trade is going to be that trade that's going to double their account. Every trade is the trade. No, you take profits, okay? Every trade should be, can I win the trade from a risk management perspective? Okay. Right, legends. So I mean, yeah, on the 5-minute time frame, this can definitely be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this can now be an A, B, C. Okay, 3-wave structure. Remember, now it works in reverse. 3-wave structure, A, B, C to the upside. I would be interested, like, if this is definitely an ABC, what I would like to calculate over here is ABC. Okay, remember, C waves like 1-to-1 ratio, 1.236, 1.618. Okay, so perhaps a retest of the scene of the crime. This blue line that I have over here. Let's see. Let's see how aggressive it is here to the upside. Okay. Right. What else? Very desperate, you need caps, lol. Very desperate, you need caps, lol. Oh, you mean I need caps to wear? Right, BTC to 60K forms an inverted head and shoulders, have fun. Right, Fortuna to 60K. You're saying we're going here down to 60K. Let me zoom out. Yes, I really don't want to see 60K. It's always a possibility, okay? I personally don't want to see 60K because if I'm looking at the structure here on that 1 hour time frame, what you want to see for bullish momentum to continue to the upside and for the bulls to remain in control, what you want to see is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to see a 5-wave structure. If this is just going to be a 1, 2, 3, okay, there's a big chance that we're going to come take the low right? Especially if you start tapping the 0.618. Okay. Ideally, you can still tap this and go up, but what you don't want, what you really don't want is you don't want price to come into the territory of 1, because that's the final rule of Elliot wave theory, is to say when you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 4 is not allowed to go into the territory of wave 1. Okay, but the 50% is usually regarded as a maximum target. Okay, but I have seen fourth waves on Bitcoin tap the 0.618 and then get a momentum here to the upside. I have seen it because the wave did not enter the territory of 1, but it's very, 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 very rare. Okay, that I've seen that. Usually I can almost guarantee you guys, like literally almost guarantee you guys, that if price had to find momentum here to the downside and it starts dancing around the 0.618 level, you might get a lower high and continuation to the downside. That I've seen play out often. Okay, you tap the 0.618, you're still expecting a fifth wave. The fifth wave doesn't come. You go here to the 618, price moves up, people get very bullish, you reject, and you come and take the lows. Okay. Right. Let's do ETH. Let's slide with red. Love your content, Devil. Keep it up. Burger Kingma, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's do ETH. Do not buy. Are you saying, okay, don't play the one-line trend strategy? Is that what you're saying? Okay. I can guarantee you guys, I can be a bull and a bear during the same day. Okay. I can make money here to the upside. I can make money to the downside. I don't care, okay? From a macro perspective and from a daily perspective and a weekly perspective, right? You can be bullish or bearish. You can have that side that you are leaning towards. But as a day trader, you can't be bullish and bearish. You have to be both. You have to wear both hats. You have to trade what the technicals are telling you. You need to know where to take profits. You get in, you get out, you take your money, and off you go. Okay, I don't want to swear here on the YouTube channel. Right. Legends, I know there's some more altcoin requests over here. I've unfortunately run out of time. Please smash up the like, hit subscribe for future notifications. I hope that I've entertained you guys and shared some alpha from an education perspective, and that you can take away something from here and apply it to your own trading strategy. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a beautiful Thursday evening, and I will chat to you guys tomorrow. Cheers for now.